Alrighty, it's 2 o'clock, so we're gonna get started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first edition of our 2021 Smart Series. My name is Emily Wenzel, and I am the Events and Sponsorships Manager for the Iowa City Area Business Partnership. This afternoon's presentation is Benefits of Health and Wellness Programs, presented by the Iowa Sports Foundation. We will be recording this webinar, and we'll have it posted on our YouTube page shortly after we finish, in case you need to leave early. Before we get to our presentation, there are a few people I would like to thank. First, I'd like to thank our lead sponsor, Mediacom Business. They supported us last year and they're continuing through 2021. We also have several supporting sponsors that I'd like to thank: BRL Human Resources and Payroll Consulting, the City of Coralville, City of Iowa City, and Terry Lockridge and Dunn. We're grateful to all of our sponsors for their continued support of our online programming. Before we really get started, I'd like to share a message from our lead sponsor, Mediacom Business.
What's the measure of success for my business? It's the ability to keep serving my customers, keep evolving, keep succeeding under any circumstances. It's also having the right technology to restructure, reimagine, or reboot my business without slowing down. Fast, secure business Wi-Fi internet from Mediacom Business helps me achieve this, no matter what the future brings to my doors. Mediacom Business makes it easy for small business to do big things.
Thank you to Mediacom. If you'd like to get in touch with them about business Wi-Fi or business internet in general, you can contact Terry Carpenter. His contact information is on the screen, or you can send him a message through Zoom chat. Speaking of Zoom, I do want to take a quick second to go over how we'll be taking your questions. There is a Q&A box down at the bottom of the screen. We'll be taking questions at the end of the webinar, but you're welcome to start putting them in at any time. Just follow the instructions up there, click the button, and send it over to us. You won't see it pop up immediately, but when we're ready to answer it, or if we have an answer we can send you a link for, we'll respond to it that way. And now that all of that is done, it's time for me to introduce our speaker. The Iowa Sports Foundation is a nonprofit based in Ames with the mission to provide sports, recreation, health, and wellness opportunities for Iowans of all abilities. The organization oversees the Iowa Games, Live Healthy Iowa, Adaptive Sports Iowa, Iowa Senior Games, and the Iowa Corporate Games. Here with us today, we have Kyle Wagner, Assistant Director of Health and Wellness Initiatives. Kyle, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Emily. Excited. We got a lot of great events that we put on, and we have one very specific to the Iowa City area and one that's a statewide challenge. So looking forward to talking with you, with everyone about those today, as well as some of the other things that we do and the true benefits of those events. So you covered a lot of my introductions, so I'm going to skip a lot of that. See if I can get my screen shared here. All right. No, I don't think that worked.
It did. You're good.
I think I want to share. We practiced this and it worked great, and now it's not working on my end, but we'll give it a try. One more go here.
Looks
Okay.
good.
You seeing just a PowerPoint then?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Sorry about that. But again, I'm Kyle with the Iowa Sports Foundation. I'm going to be talking about the benefits of health and wellness programs today, and later on specifically going into the Iowa Corporate Games and the 10-week wellness challenge with Live Healthy Iowa. So first, I'd like to go over the individual benefits of wellness programs. One obvious reason is the health benefits that come with being active and healthy, which helps reduce the risk of chronic diseases and improving mental health. A research done by Population Health Management shows that employees that do not exercise are 50% more likely to have high presenteeism, and employees with mental health issues are 130% more likely to have that. And that is when employees are not able to fully do their function in the workplace due to an illness, injury, or other condition. Now, 88% of our corporate games participants stated that it's important to be part of something that benefits their organization. So that shows us that the companies that we do have, their employees are very involved and look forward to the wellness opportunities that are provided to them, and that people look for that throughout employment. And employees that are active in these wellness programs tend to increase productivity and boost morale. We also know it's tough to be active during the winter months. I know it's supposed to be cold out right now. It's about in the 40 degrees. But we know it's Iowa and that can change anytime. But the 10-week wellness challenge that we offer is a great way to stay connected with your coworkers during these tough months. And another great thing about our programs is they can be paid for by your company. So that can cover it can be at no cost to the employees, the companies that participate. We all know being active is much easier when you have people joining you for the journey. If you think about maybe your high school sports days, it was a lot easier to be competitive with your teammates and be active and things like that than it is post-high school, post-college. It's a lot harder to get out the door and do those things when you don't have a team. So this is why we focus many of our challenges and events around being team-based, as it promotes team building and opportunities to improve non-work related relationships. So by having it organizationally oriented, it helps people be more involved in other activities within your company, not just showing up 9 to 5, doing their job and going home. It truly shows that they care about the organization and want to be involved and better your organization. This can also lead to networking and sponsorship opportunities along with new business leads. All right, so some more organizational benefits. So we have a study done by Virgin Health Miles Workforce showed that 87% of employees consider health and wellness offerings when choosing an employer. So having one can give you a significant boost in finding the right employees. Employees that are engaged in wellness programs are also proven to save organizations money. We found 22 different research studies, and the average return on investment was $3.27 for every dollar spent on a corporate wellness program. So to put that in a quick corporate games perspective, our average company size is 458 employees. So that's a $1,500 entry fee, which I'll explain more later when I go more in detail on the corporate games. But for an average company size, that's $4,905 in reduced healthcare cost alone. And that money doesn't include, your increased awareness, improved company culture and morale, or any other categories. That is simply just that single category alone, healthcare costs. Another study we found of the Journal of Occupational and Environmental Medicine performed a study which showed that employee wellness programs save $353 per employee per year. If you go back to my average corporate games company size of 458, that's over $161,000 that a company can save based off with a corporate wellness program. Employers also can lose nearly $1,700 per employee each, so that's each year, due to healthcare related costs, just from the decreased productivity and from personal health issues. That's according to the CDC. So the best part is, most of all, these employees love doing these events. It's great to go, especially the ones we have in person. Looking forward to when COVID is less of a nuisance and we can have more events in person. But it's so great to meet these people that work at these companies and truly get to know them. And I feel like every event I go to, there's already also someone that I do know that I have a pre-existing relationship. And it's like, man, I didn't know you worked for that company or things like that. And it's such a small world, and it's so much fun to be a part of. So Live Healthy is one of the pillars of the Iowa Sports Foundation. As Emily said, we are located out of Ames, Iowa, but we function statewide. So this program was created as a strategic health initiative to address the state's growing obesity problem through bringing together families, businesses, and communities in team-based challenges designed to promote a healthy lifestyle through these team-based challenges. So our first one that I'll talk about more in detail next is the 10-week wellness challenge. But some of our other ones, we do a Strut Your Pup challenge, which is a dog walking contest throughout the spring. So again, you're partner-based with a dog instead of humans. Summer, we have Burst Your Thirst, which is a water tracking consumption, making sure we're staying hydrated. And then in the fall, we have the Next Step challenge, which is a step tracking challenge, like I said, that takes place in the fall. And we have lots of other youth opportunities, including Go the Distance May and our kids track meet. That's one of my favorites, is the kids track meet. It's we have a lot of regional sites. Kids can go and compete at the regional site. If they win, they can go on and compete at the state meet. So that's a fun one for me, especially me being a former track guy. So again, our goal is to make Iowa the healthiest state in the nation. So right now, currently we have the 10-week wellness challenge going on. It started yesterday, but registration is still open through January 25th. If you'd like to join, you can just reach out to myself, go to livehealthyiowa.org and register there and get your team registered. But the challenge itself is a great way to work on those New Year's resolutions that we all try and create, whether depending how. This is a great way to get together a team and have others hold you accountable and you hold others accountable to achieve those resolutions and really work towards them. We have a lot of great contributors that focus on physical health, mental health, nutrition, financial wellness, you name it. We have a lot of great experts that provide content and webinars that are only that are exclusive to the people that participate in this challenge. So a lot of great resources to help along the way. And then we have some 5K training plans as well. Another event that we do is the Live Healthy Iowa 5K, which takes place May 1st. Registration for that actually opened yesterday as well. So, and that takes place at 13 different sites around the state. So, and participants that do the 10-week wellness challenge also receive $10 off their 5K registrations. So a lot of great things with that challenge. It's teams of 2 to 10 that really help you focus with your teammates on all bettering yourselves. So since the challenge has started, we've helped more than 339,000 participants lose over 1.2 million pounds and log nearly 661 million minutes of activity. And that's just the 10-week wellness challenge. That doesn't include any of our other challenges. So again, that registration is open through January 25th. If you are interested in participating, my contact info will be on the screen later at the end of the presentation, but you can go to livehealthyiowa.org and register. So we kind of talked about the team participation. Another great part of it is company participation. So we offer the ability to set up a group ID, and that is at no cost, which creates your own internal company leaderboard. So if you work for a company and you have 8 different teams, you can have your own internal company leaderboard to compete against each other in total activity minutes and weight loss percentage. And then you'll also have the entire challenge leaderboard to compete against everybody else in the challenge as well. So it makes it cool. You can really kind of talk some trash with your coworkers, but at the same time helping each other out, because that's the main goal, is helping each other be healthier. So next I'll go on to the Corridor Corporate Games. This will be our 3rd year of the games. Last year was our 2nd. It was not the greatest year with COVID. Obviously, we weren't able to have all the events we wanted, but we're looking forward to our 3rd year and having some more in-person events similar to our 1st year. But the Corridor Corporate Games takes place in the Cedar Rapids and Iowa City metro area, and it's open to all companies, government agencies located in that area. I will add that we also have the Des Moines corporate games for any of those located in those areas or have friends in those areas. Same thing, it's just a different location, take place in Des Moines. And then we also launched our Quad Cities corporate games this year as well. If you have another branch of your company or again, friends that work at other companies and are looking for some corporate wellness opportunities, we have those as well. But today I'm going to focus on the corridor one since we're working with the Iowa City Business Partnership today, one of our great partners. And I'll mention a lot more of our excellent partners in one of the next slides. But the purpose of the corporate games is to promote physical activity and physical fitness and volunteerism to employees at participating companies. We do this through recreational events, competitive sports, and other opportunities for employees, again, to work on their physical and mental health. It's also a great way for employees to instill company pride. Like I talked about before, most employees are very engaged, involved in the games and take it very seriously in the sense that they want to get points for their company so they can win the corporate cup. Again, and that's something I'll talk to in a little bit. We do have a lot of great partners. Some are sponsors of this as well, so that was cool to see. But we have the Iowa City Area Business Partnership, the Cedar Rapids Metro Economic Alliance. We have Think Iowa City, and then we have all the local parks and recreation departments are great. Cedar Rapids, Coralville, Hiawatha, Iowa City, Marion, and North Liberty, as long as the Cedar Rapids YMCA and the North Liberty YMCA. And then we have the Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center and the Gowan Blood Center at the University of Iowa as well. So many great partners that help make this an event that it is. And then we also have a charity partner, the Stead Family Children's Hospital at the University of Iowa. A portion of every entry fee goes towards the Children's Hospital. But our events take place on evenings and weekends throughout June and July. It's kind of like a season pass when your company registers. Like I talked about before, that company of 458 people, their entry fee is $1,500, and that's like a season pass. It gets their employees into all the events that take place throughout the summer. And all employees are allowed to compete, whether they're full-time, part-time, interns, retirees. Everyone's allowed to compete for a company if it chooses to participate. So here's a list of our different events, a lot of different team and individual sports, competitive and non-competitive events. And then we offer some volunteer opportunities. So most of these events, employees can have the opportunity to volunteer at. It's a sign-up process, so first come, first serve. You can earn points by working check-in, scorekeeping, different things like that to help your company out if you don't want to play basketball or dodgeball or things like that. And then, like I talked about before, the blood centers are our partners. We have a blood donation challenge that allows companies to do their own blood drive or go to one of the blood centers. You tell them who you are, who you work for, and you can earn points for your company that way. So a lot of great ways to earn points and for your company. And there's truly an event for everybody. As you can see the list of events there, it's amazing. A lot of those are so much fun. Trivia is probably one of my favorites. We've done that one in Des Moines, and we're going to do it in Corridor for the first time this year in person. That one's always fun. And sand volleyball, that's probably one of my other favorites too. That one's a good, Friday night, Saturday event, and it's just a very fun time. And yes, there are awards. So like I talked about before, you can earn points for your company. So there's there's participation points. So each individual event, each person can earn participation points. If you have a team at a team-based event, they earn participation points. And then you can also earn more points by placing in the top 4 of a medal event. So dodgeball, track and field, basketball, you name it, you can earn more points by placing in those events. And then you can also have volunteer points. Again, those are optional, but you can do those to earn points for your company as well. So lots of great ways to earn points for your company. It's really fun, the strategy that goes into earning points. Every company is a little bit different, whether it's, sending as many people as they can to the fitness walk, their own internal bags tournament to get the best bags team possible to put in the corporate games event. So it's really fun. Every company's different. Some, like I said, go all out trying to win it. And then some are more focused on how can we make this truly beneficial for our employees to get the most. And that's not winning for every single company. Other companies are more focused on those out of work relationships and having fun and networking and things like that. So it's different for every company, but I think it works for just about every company to participate. And it doesn't matter your size either. If you're a smaller company, we have some companies with around 20 to 22 people that participate, all the way up to like 19,000. So, and you are put in divisions based on your size. So you won't, if you're a smaller company, you won't be competing against, say, the University of Iowa, who has 19,000 people. So we make it fair. And if you're unsure if you have enough people, you can partner with another company. As long as you stay under 100 employees total, you have the opportunity to partner. So it's a lot of fun. Like I said, we have this and Live Healthy Iowa with the 10-week wellness challenge are two great events that we offer that can help you and your organization truly find ways to benefit your employees from a health and wellness perspective. If you'd like to reach me, my contact info is on the screen, 888-777-8881. My extension is 705. My email is kyle.wagner@iowasportsfoundation.org. So if you're interested, have more questions that we don't get answered today, feel free to reach out to me. But for now, I'll open it up to any questions that our audience has.
Thank you very much for all of that presentation. While we wait for people to put questions in the Q&A box, I have a dog asleep on the couch next to me that wants to learn more about this dog walking challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. So Strut Your Pup, it takes place in the spring. It's a 6-week long challenge, and all of our other challenges are team-based with humans. Well, this one's dog-based, focuses on you and your dog's health. So most of our other challenges, our resources are human-focused on how we can make ourselves healthier. This one's a lot more focused on the dog and things you can do to truly help extend the life of your dog, keep your dog healthy, and just get out walking, moving, being active, playing fetch, you name it. So, and you can track your progress. So you'll track your activity minutes, both of you and your canine. So it's a lot of fun. I wish I had a dog. Our apartment doesn't allow them, so I can't participate. But hopefully in the near future, we can have a dog and I can join the challenge. But it's a lot of fun. I know that.
Awesome. That sounds definitely going to be following for those emails. I'm not seeing anything pop up yet. Is there any frequently asked questions that you guys get? Maybe I thought of one. What's the smallest team that has participated?
Yep. So that's around 20 employees in the corridor area, which it can be done. It's tough with that small of a number, but it depends, what you're trying to do. If you're trying to win and have 20 employees, you might be able to make it work. It's also a good opportunity for you to partner with another organization to team up if you're looking to do that. But if it's something where you're more in it for the social and the health and those type of opportunities and want as many chances for your employees, then it's definitely possible with 20 people. Happy to talk more specifics on it. If a company has questions, we can kind of see how you guys are set up and see if it would work for your current situation.
All right, that sounds great. am still not seeing anything come through. So in the interest of time, this is very efficient. I will take over screen sharing real quick to do one more thank you to our sponsors. I'd like to thank Mediacom and BRL Human Resources and Payroll Consulting, cities of Coralville and Iowa City, and Terry Lockridge and Dunn. Before I officially sign off, I do want to say this is part of a series that will cover a new topic on the second Tuesday of every month at 2 p.m. Easy to remember, 222. Next month, we'll have speakers from the City of Iowa City's Climate Action Committee, who will be discussing energy efficiency rebates and programs that are available to area business owners. The registration for that is open now. It's on our website, iowacityaarea.com. Otherwise, thank you, Kyle, for your presentation, and we will see everybody next month.
Thank you.